Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2016 and episode 37 of the Journeyman with AC Milan, and today we have two matches, the first of which is the final day of the season against Carpi. So, before we get into things, let's have a look at the last few matches since the last episode, which was the 2-0 victory against AS Roma in the league. Well, as you can see, we got absolutely thrashed in the Champions League first knockout round against Arsenal 6-0. It was an embarrassment, and it just continued to get bad. 2-1 defeats, a 2-1 defeat to Torino and a 2-0 defeat to Napoli followed after, and that was probably the low point of the save for me. I was honestly devastated after those three matches. But we bounced back with a 4-3 victory over Fiorentina, and that was so important. We were 3-2 down going into the last 14 minutes, and we managed to pull out a victory somehow, and that sent us on a very good run towards the end of the season. We then went on to win 2-0 against Pro Vasili, with Bologna getting 2 goals. We then drew 1-1 in the Champions League second leg against Arsenal. Cavallero getting us off to a good start, but we wowed pretty much after the first leg. We then beat Cesena 3-2 with Firmino, Alcesha and Belotti on the score sheet. We then won 3-1 against Verona with Belotti getting a hat-trick. 4-1 against Udinese with Kristig, Jamie Vardy, Cavallero and Belotti on the score sheet there. We then won 3-2 in the second leg of the semi-final with Belotti getting 2 and Alcesha also scoring. We then won 2-0 against Bologna with Romagnoli and Aubameyang on the score sheet. We then crashed to a 2-1 defeat to Sampdoria, Firmino getting our only goal, and then 0-0 draw against Lazio. Two very big results there. If we could have got points there, you'll see what may have happened a little bit later. We then won 2-0 against Juventus. Big game this. Kristig and Alcesha getting on the score sheet. We then followed this up with a 2-0 victory against Inter Milan with Alcesha and Aubameyang scoring there. We then won 3-2 against Fiorentina with Alcesha getting 2 and Aubameyang also scoring. And most recently we won 2-0 against Calcio with Belotti and Aubameyang on the score sheet. So what does that mean for the not the Premier League table, the Serie A table? Well, we are second place, 2 points behind Juventus going into the final day of the season. Our goal difference is shocking compared to them. So we basically have to hope they lose and that we can win today, and we'll win the championship for the first time since 2011. So 12 years ago was the last time we won the Serie A, and well, it's going to be a big day for us today if we can pull it off. We're also in the final in this episode of the TIM Cup final against Bologna, so that's going to be in the second part of this episode. But let's have a look at the team for today. Donnarumma will start in goal with Malo, Otamendi, Romagnoli and Augustinson in defence. Is he a regen? No, he's not. Because Duarte is suspended, so can't play him. We're going to have Christian, Joinville, Firmino and Cavallero in the middle, and Belotti and Aubameyang up front, because Alcesha has just come back from injury, so bring him on later on if we need a goal. But without further ado, let's get into things. Big day for us, and hopefully Juventus slip up. They today are playing Cesena, I think, but yeah, they're at home, so they should win, but we can always live in hope. If any of you guys were around for the Everton project, and the first time, oh no, they're playing Udinese actually, so it could be quite smelly for them, but we need to do our job as well. So yeah, as I was saying, if any of you guys were around for the Everton project earlier in the year, the first time we qualified for the Champions League, it was us against Arsenal. Arsenal went 4th, 2 points ahead of us, I think it was, at home against Sheffield Wednesday, and they actually got beat, and that allowed us to finish in the top 4. Good save by Donnarumma there. I'm not too happy with the way we've started here. Let's demand more from them. So here's Joinville now. Bellotti offside. Here's Joinville now. Firmino. Forward to Bellotti. Oh, just wide. So close there. Christian, what a goal! What a goal from about 35 yards out that looked. It certainly seemed a lot further away than it probably was. No, about 25 yards. What a shot. And what a goal. And we are now top of the league. So it mustn't go on goal difference. So, yeah, if Juventus draw, we are the champions on goal on, I assume, results between teams. But Juventus have took the lead against Udinese, so our time at the top of the league was short-lived. Oh, and it's 1-1. Mancini has scored. And they've looked the better team so far. It was only a special free kick that got us into the lead in the first place, but Donnarumma, I don't know what you were doing there, son. 1-0. Christian. Now forward to Bellotti. Nope. Joinville now. Christian into the middle. Nope. Mancini. Oof, good save. But it would be a shame if we couldn't win it in our first season. It has been a pretty good season, but we went through a bit of a bad patch in the middle, and it looks like we're going to get beat here. 2-1 to Carpi. So our form against the lower teams has really not been good enough, and it's cost us at the end of the day. Let's see what the Juventus score is. Still 1-0, so there's still a chance that they might not get everything out of the match, but look at that terrible performance from our backup left back, and maybe it's my fault that I didn't recruit enough strength and depth really for the squad defensively, and that's cost us in a few games. Here's Malo, now Cavallero. We just haven't really looked in the game so far, and we need a goal back soon, just to put a bit of pressure on Juventus. We're going to make a change. I'll tell you what we might do. We might do something a bit different here, considering the circumstances. So we'll do that, and then we'll put that, and nah, they can't play wing backs, but we'll play Alchesha up front. We'll bring him on. We'll play Aubameyang as an advance forward, play him as an advance forward, and see how we do. Obviously 3-4-3, I've never played this formation before, so it could go awfully wrong. But here's Christian, now Joinville. Christian again, into the middle. Christian, Firmino, now Bellotti, good save. But we've got not long to turn this around, and they're 2-0 up anyway, they've just scored. So it's looking like we're unfortunately going to miss out on the title. Would have been our second league title in 2 club seasons actually, so that would be a pretty good record. But it's not even looking like we're going to be able to win this. Let's have a look at the tactics. We're going to go fluid, we're going to go attacking, we're going to hit those early crosses. We're not going to do that. We're going to go more direct with our passing and roam from positions and see how that does. Oh, and we'll go back onto this. Nope, well cut out. I thought that was going to be a decent move there from us, but he has a chance to seal it for Carpi, but a good save by Donnarumma there. Aubameyang, well, gets us back on level terms, and it's 2-2, sorry. And, well, we can only hope that we score another and, well, Juventus absolutely collapse. It's still 2-0 in that game. Here's Alchesha. Now Cavallero. Belotti puts us 3-2 ahead. And, well, we're doing what we need to do right now. So all we've got to hope for is that Juventus slip up. And we will be the champions of Italy as it stands. But obviously, Juventus are in a very strong position against Udinese. And they're in the bottom half of the table, so you wouldn't expect them to come back, but they may do. Here's Alchesha, good save by Pigliacelli, or Pigliacelli. Now Aubameyang, Cavallero and Belotti over the bar, that could have sealed it for us. Good save. Now Aubameyang, Alchesha, good save. Still 2-0 in the Juventus game as it stands. Here's Alchesha, just wide. And that looks like it's going to be it, unfortunately. That game against Lazio has cost us a 0-0 draw. Well, not just that game, a lot of poor performances, but Belotti, well, offside. I thought it was. That looks like it's going to be it, unfortunately. Here's Firmino. Nothing happened there. Now Christian, and it's 3-2. We win, but unfortunately I think Juventus also won, and they are the champions. They also scored in the last minute and made it 3-0, which is very, very sad, but we've come out of it. Second place, not too bad. Juventus win the Serie A. And, well, hopefully we can not make it a trophyless season and we can win in the game next Sunday, which is the Bologna TIM Cup Final. And I'll see you guys for that in just a second. Right guys, here we are for the TIM Cup Final, which we are actually the holders of. Let's just have a quick brief look at the competition. We got the final a few years ago. I think that may have been the season we were at Leicester actually. And no, I think that was the season there, 2020. I don't know. But yeah, we won it last year, so it'll be interesting to see if we can do it again. Let's have a look at the lucky 11 players in the team. Well, we've got Donnarumma in goal, we've got Malo, Horny, Ramagnoli and Duarte in defence. We have got Embolo, Christian, Firmino and Cavallero in midfield, and Belotti and Alchesha up front. 61 goals between those two in 44, add 46, well, 90 appearances. Not too shabby at all. Without further ado, let's get into things. We are favourites for this match. We should really be winning it, but you never know. It's a cup final. It's one game, 90 minutes of football, and let's get into things. Come on, AC Milan, let's get our first trophy and possibly final. I don't know whether I want to do a second season at AC Milan. It is a bit arduous in the Italian leagues, but I don't really know. We'll have a look at what jobs are available and see if there's any we fancy at the end of the episode. But hopefully we can win a trophy, because I would consider this season a failure if we don't win a trophy. I mean, we could have won the Serie A, and I feel like if we did another season we could definitely win it, but it's whether I want to waste another 5-6 episodes on that. It really is a journeyman career, so I should be moving around a lot more than I have been, really. Obviously I stayed at Leicester for 2 seasons, and England I was there for 3 years, so I mean, the thing with the Journeyman, you're meant to do a season and then move on. And I did that with LA Galaxy, I did that with Marseille, I did that with hold on, were Leicester the team after Marseille, were they? I think they were, actually. I don't know what I've just said to them, actually. But half-time 0-0, not a good performance so far. Leicester were the team after, and then obviously England, so we've had a couple of long spells in charge of teams. But, yeah, we might resign at the end of this match, actually. We'll see how things go. Whoa, this game is racing along. And we haven't done anything yet. Swap them two round and bring on Aubameyang, who's announced his retirement. Another big name that's announced his retirement, Lionel Messi. We were interested in signing him in January, but he decided to retire instead of join us. But that's his choice. But yeah, he's had another good season, scored a lot of goals for Barcelona, but it's end of 90 minutes. What a boring final this has been. Well, one goal should be enough to win it. But, oh, what a poor match this has been. We probably deserve to lose it. Here's a chance for Bologna, but nothing happened. Aubameyang hit the post, I think. Christian, no. Christian again. Duarte, no. Here's Christian now. Aubameyang now. Alchesha. Cavallero, Alchesha, Embolo. Good save by Todaro there. Very interesting. Very, very interesting now. Here's Embolo. Christian, Embolo. Aubameyang, Embolo. What a goal that is. 1-0 on the cusp of half-time and extra time. Well, it needed something a bit special to lighten this match up. What a goal that is. The Swiss international putting us 1-0 up. And we have one hand on the trophy at the moment, but still 15 minutes for Bologna to make it awkward for us. But going by how this match has gone, it looks like nothing's going to happen for the rest of the match. Here's Cavallero. Nope. Now, Ivan. Oof. That was a very good tackle. I don't know who it was. But he's probably just saved us the trophy. Duarte. Now Aubameyang. Nope. Cavallero. There's still 3 minutes to go here. Embolo. Now Nika. Firmino. Here's Nika. Into the middle. Oh, good save by Donnarumma. Come on. Aubameyang. Can we seal it? No. Here's Ivan. No. It's a corner kick. Good save. Very, very good save. Now Todaro. Zadico. Gabriel Silva. Here he is again. And Ivan. Oh, that was a chance. That was a big chance. They are not the team that beat us 3-0 earlier in the season. Duarte. Now Cavallero. Christian. 30 seconds left. Alchesha. Gabriel Silva away. Here's Christian. Now Embolo. Now Firmino. Aubameyang and Cavallero well wide. And we have won the TIM Cup. It's a bit underwhelming to play that bad and still win it, but you know, a win's a win, and the best teams win when they're not at the best, and we definitely weren't at our best today. What a performance! So, not what a performance. What a win! Winning the tournament and cup streak. What's that? What's that for? Winning 5 different cup competitions apparently. AC Milan lift the TIM Cup, so they've won it again. Yeah, I've got more success and an impressive managerial career. I definitely agree with that. And now we're one of the top English managers, so let's have a look at where we are on the Hall of Fame. We are up to number 3 with 1,304 points. So that's not too bad at all, really. And that's actually not on the save. That is us on the save. We are in 9th place. That's me from the Everton project. You can see how much success we had there. So that's really interesting. I didn't know that they did that, where they had the managers join the Hall of Fames. And it'll be interesting to see if we can top the Hall of Fame. Maybe that's a new goal for the series, with 4 teams obviously winning a Premier League, an International League, a World Cup, a Coupe de France and a TIM Cup. So that's, well, nearly, 4 years in a row with a trophy. Not quite 5, but very, very impressive so far. What about the Worldwide Hall of Fame? I don't think we're on that. There's us there, 675. What about the Continental one? We're not even on that one, so 475 on that. Nation. So in Italy, nowhere near. 66. Oh yeah, obviously we've only had 1 cup win. But AC Milan delighted with us, so winning it 2 times in a row. They're pleased with that. Yeah, that seems good. So let's have a look at jobs then that we could have. I think you go on staff, then job centre. Or we'll have a look on job security actually. So there's Preston North End, who've been relegated from the Premier League. Villarreal in Liga BBVA. I'm maybe looking to get into the Scottish Premier League next. How is Celtic doing? Oh, Aberdeen won it this year, so Celtic, they're in 3rd place. I'm surprised they didn't sack Ronnie Dyler there, but he's only 47 years old, so he must be about 40 years old now. Obviously he's left Celtic. B. Rogers taking over, but Aberdeen winning the Scottish Premier League. That is very interesting indeed. But yeah, hopefully I'll have another team by the next episode. We're actually going to resign right now on camera. I don't want to be part of AC Milan anymore. But there we go. AC Milan manager has resigned. Who's worked in multiple continents and lists England and Marseille among his previous employers. Will surely prove hard to replace considering his wealth of experience. Anyway, Ronnie Dyler, look at that. He's been linked with the job, so maybe he'll get AC Milan and we'll go to Celtic. That could be pretty good. Les Ferdinand's followed us out. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. A bit of a bumper one today for you. Please leave a like down below if you did. You don't have to, of course, but it'll mean a lot for me and for the channel. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.